Welcome folks to Aunt Sandy's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making the perfect pumpkin pie. I think this is the quickest pumpkin pie I've ever made. So let's get to cooking. I've got my oven at 425. 1 can of pure pumpkin. I'm just going to dump that in there. I've got my 9-inch pie crust, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, I've got cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and a little salt. I want to whisk 2 eggs. Them all mixed up. Pour that in there. Then we're going to mix. I'm going to take my spatula, run it around. I've got my, make sure everything's off the bottom of your bowl. I got my pie crust. I'm going to pour it in here. Okay. I'm going to put it in a 425 oven for 15 minutes. And then we're going to reduce the heat to 350 and cook it for 35 minutes. But I'm going to check mine at 30. I'm going to shimmy it, make sure no bubbles or anything. You want to make sure that you pick up 100% pure pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie stuff. And that's the fastest pumpkin pie I've ever made. We've taken the pumpkin pie out of the oven and let it completely cool, and then we put it in the refrigerator. And this is the result. Don't that look wonderful? Beautiful pumpkin, lightly crust. Looks delicious. This is what the pie looks like. Isn't that pretty? This will be great on any table. Now we're going to make a whipped topping for the pumpkin pie. If you don't want to make a homemade, you can always use this or Cool Whip. But we're going to make it from scratch. You take heavy whipping cream and give it a shake. And you're going to need 1 cup of that. 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to whip it. I've whipped the whipped cream till it's stiff peaks like that. You got you some homemade whipped topping to put on your pie. We're going to try some of this whipped cream, homemade, on this pie. You could put it in a bag and swirl it around real pretty, or you can just use a spoon. And doesn't that look good? Let's do a taste test. That's so light, and it's not too sweet. It is delicious. You can taste the pumpkin and the spices. Down in the comments, let me know what your favorite pie is. Right now, mine's pumpkin. Also in the description, there will be a recipe and a link to my website to download a printable recipe. There is a link in the description to check out my Etsy store for Aunt Sandy's Kitchen merchandise. Thank you for watching my videos, and as always, God bless.